Ministry ey'ebyobulamu eraze obweraliikirivu olw'obulwadde bwa measles okweyongera mu baana ensangi zino nga kino kireeseewo okutya okw'amaanyi. Dr. Michael Baganizi agamba olw'abazadde okusulayo gwa nagamba okutwala abaana okugemesebwa bw'otuuka amalwaliro Mulago mu kiseera kino omujjuzo gw'abaana muyitirivu.
We try to make sure that all our children, or as many as possible, are protected. And if this happens, we shall have what we call herd immunity. And even the small communities that might have failed will be protected because most of us will have been protected. That way, we shall stop the outbreaks, but also we shall move the country back to the success road of routine immunization.
Open, and I think some of you have seen that news clip where Dr. Sabrina was outlining, because she's part of the team that manages infectious diseases in Mulago. So complacency comes at a cost. We are beginning to see that cost. And that's why the big catch-up is necessary to ensure that our children are vaccinated and safe.
Dr. Michael okwogera bino abadde mu nsinkano n'abakugu mu byobulamu okukubaganya ebirowoozo kugema abaana nga wano ministry erangiridde ng'ennaku z'omwezi 25 omwezi ogujja bakukola okugema okw'ekikugu eri abaana ku bulwadde bwa malaria.
January, even though introduction is in April, we are ensuring that vaccines are in the districts and at the subnational level early, and districts are able to prepare for the introduction adequately. And then our regional sensitization meetings are also continuing all through December and January.
Elizabeth Kaijuka agamba nti obulwadde buno bukosezza nnyo abaana okutandikira ku myaka 5 okudda wansi ekibawaliriza okutandika n'abaana bano okusobola okulaba nti bagemwa.
So in Uganda, the malaria vaccine is being introduced in 105 districts with moderate to high transmission. And the malaria vaccine is for children under 5. In Uganda, the target cohort is children under 5, but particularly children under 2. And this is going to be explained when you take a look at the malaria vaccine schedule. The target cohort for the first year of when the malaria vaccine is introduced is 1,128,027 children.
Dr. Nabakoza Jane annyonnyodde ensonga lwaki basazeewo okugema abaana okuva ku myaka 5 okudda wansi.
The children under 5 are the ones dying because of malaria. They are easily infected, they are easily affected by malaria. Why? Because in highly endemic countries, when a child is conceived, the mother that is carrying the baby is already exposed to malaria. So around that time of pregnancy, they are passing on the antibodies to the baby. And when the baby is born for the first 6 months, they still have those antibodies. But by 6 months, the antibodies, similar to what we are giving as the vaccine, are totally out. And now the child is not immune against malaria.
Bannayuganda bangi wakituuka ku ky'okugemesa abaana baabwe batya nti eddagala lyandibanga kyamu. Dr. Nabakoza Jane ategeezezza nti bamaze emyaka 30 nga banoonyereza ku ddagala lino.
This is a long-term thing. Of course, countries are being encouraged to start manufacturing vaccines locally, but I think Dr. Michael will answer that. Community perception is not for me, it's for Dr. Kabanda. Then how ready are we? I don't know if by the time Elizabeth ended her presentation, you feel that we are ready enough. But what I can assure the team here is that we are more than ready.
Eddagala lino ligenda kubeera amalwaliro gonna awamu n'ag'obwannakyewa kisobozesa abazadde okufunira abaana baabwe obujjanjabi era nga omwana wa kugemebwa emirundi 2. Byawandulo Boni, Salt TV, Omunnyo.